What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen, we are back again with another 90-Day Fiance video, and this one right here is all about Tania in the most recent episode of the Tell-All Part 2 of 90 Day Single Life. But of course, before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. With that being said, well, let's get into it.
Tell me overall, how have you been?
I've been really good.
So you've been traveling?
Yes.
This time, since we last saw you?
Yes. I have been to Aruba a couple times. I've been throughout the States. Yeah, and I just came back from the mountains.
Van lifing, traveling. For me, that was a no-go. We got to settle down and buckle down and do our life.
While in Aruba, Tania had a realization to finally get over Sinjin. She had to find someone truly different, and that led her to broaden her search to people she had never considered dating before.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So have you ever dated a girl before?
No, actually. I've never gone past kissing a woman before.
Oh, wow, okay.
Is that okay? I'm so nervous.
No, ease your way in.
Love it. Can we cheers to that?
Yes, absolutely.
My heart rate's gonna go down.
Okay, that seemed fun.
Yeah,
like a fun day. Even though things did not work out with Rebecca, we saw you exploring your sexual freedom with women and just really in general. How did that work out for you?
So far, it's Tania 0.
Okay.
But I'm happy that it hasn't held me back from continuing to try.
Okay. Do you think you have a romantic attraction to women?
I currently have a romantic attraction to a woman.
Oh.
Oh, look at you! Okay. Who's the girl? Who's the unlucky female?
Oh.
Is that surprising for you? To be honest, yeah.
It was someone I met in Aruba, and I was actually hooking up with one of her friends.
Okay.
And that's how her and I met. And it was just always like weird tensions, like good weird tensions. It was just, and we almost did, and then I stopped it because I was like scared, and yeah.
Are you going to tell her? Or are you going to?
So that is something that is fueling my next trip.
So there's someone in the picture now.
They're not in the picture.
Does she know?
I don't know. So
Why is everything just always suspect with this woman? Why is nothing ever just clear cut? So Tanya's still basically moving desperate. I feel like she needs to continue on that self-care journey. To be honest with you, I question if she even did any self-care properly, to be honest with you, because by the looks of it, she was doing more drinking than anything else and just partying and stuff. That's not really self-care if you ask me. But anyway, we continue.
I don't know, maybe it is true that she's trying to indulge that lifestyle, but for me, it's not. She always wanted to protect her, a man, somebody to give her a child, to be a father of her child. So just interesting that she's going.
Tania, you said on your dating profile that you were interested in couples.
yes. My dating profile says goal is to find real, raw, deep love to have a family with, but in the meantime, fun, and looking to explore with women and couples.
So having children was a big point of contention between you and Sinjin.
Yes.
This is probably why, I don't know if you guys have, I mean, I did the reaction on the Caesar one, and she was very defensive towards Caesar. I guess this is why she was so protective of him, because she was thinking, if I can be nice to him, then people will be nice to me too. I don't know, man. But anyway, it's yeah. I mean, here's the thing though. I have nothing against her wanting to explore couples, her wanting to explore women, all that kind of stuff, to be honest with you, man. At the end of the day, you do what you gotta do. My issue with Tania is that I just don't think that she has got to a stage in her life where she really knows what she really wants, or she's got to a stage where she's generally happy with just being alone. I think the moment that you get happy with being alone, from doing a lot of self-care, is the moment that you will then find the right person or the right people, should I say. Hey, yeah, we continue.
What is the timeline you have put on that?
It's hard to have a timeline when I don't have a partner.
All he spoke about his time.
A threesome's probably not a great place to find someone if you want a baby, though.
That wasn't, no, I wasn't looking to have a baby with the threesome. I was just looking to have experience. Just because I want to have a baby doesn't mean I can't have fun in the meantime.
I don't think you want to have a baby. I hear you say I want to have a baby.
Really?
And I know you said that to Sinjin, but I think that when everything we
Right, man, that's a strong thing to tell someone, that I don't think you want a baby, though. Ish, boy. Imagine if a man said that. Ish. Okay.
saw, like, none of that indicated I want a baby.
When are you looking to have a child?
Look, I think you got married, and I imagine you're probably at that age where everyone's getting married and everybody's having babies. And I feel like you're like, okay, I've got the husband check. Now I need a baby. And then we saw you in Aruba, and it was like a completely different Tania.
I never really knew why, but like I wanted to be a younger mom. That it's with me. It with my head because I'm like, I didn't get married to get divorced, you know? Like, what do I do?
My God.
My God. My God, I'm looking forward for Sinjin's arrival. Be quite interesting, isn't it?
To get divorced, you know? Like, what do? I'm trying to figure out my next steps. I'm trying to figure out my plan. And I'm not just gonna sit in the house and be like, I'm gonna have a baby so I can only have serious relationships and I can't do anything until I have a serious relationship so I can have my baby. No, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna have fun.
You could have had fun with Sinjin. Because you guys ultimately got divorced because he didn't want to have a baby. So now you're having fun on your own, and it sounds like you could have had fun with somebody that you really love.
I was fun. I met Sinjin having fun. It turned into like, there was no balance. There was no balance, so I felt like I had to come so grounded so we weren't just partying all the time.
My God.
Sorry, it's just...
Instead of trying to make you pregnant.
I think it's harsh to bring up the Sinjin situation because you see, when she found Sinjin, she generally then felt at the time that she found her person. And I think when you feel like you have found your person, your mind will shift, you know, and it's a normal thing, it's a natural thing. It just now shift to, okay, well, I like the fact that we have fun, but we're married now. And I want to take this seriously. I don't want to just feel like this is just a relationship with just fun. I do want to feel like this is a relationship that's going to have a future. I think the only thing that went wrong for Tania was maybe the way she went about it. Potentially, I'm not saying that, you know, that. I mean, listen, I don't think Sinjin's for it regardless, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like maybe she had gone around it differently. Maybe things could have turned out in a different way. So I just think that for her, she just got caught up with just the whole idea of like, we're married now and, you know, things now need to happen. I'm making sense, right? I mean, I am to myself. I'm just saying that it's different. You can't really compare her now to when she was a Sinjin, because when you get in a relationship with someone, you can have as much fun as you want, but the moment that you realize that you're actually married to this person or you're actually in a relationship with this person and you want to take things seriously is the moment that you start to want to prioritize. That's when you start to look for that balance that she's talking about. The balance of what, yeah, we can still have fun, but I want to know that at the same time, this isn't just fun to you. I want to know that this is something that's going to go the long distance. You see what I'm saying? And I think, you know, having conversations about children and what was one of the things that would have helped per se, but, you know, maybe just the way that she went about it was incorrect. But then again, maybe the way she went about it was the right way, but Sinjin's actions just show that maybe the relationship was just about fun for him and it wasn't about anything. It really depends on what perspective you want to look at it at, if you get what I'm saying. Hey, we continue.
When Sinjin left and everything, it was a really, really hard time. I went through such a bad depression. And everyone would be like, when are you dating? When are you out there? You wanted a baby. You wanted all this. I'm like, yo, let me just be. And I do feel a lot better. I'm like, you know what? Like, what is everything I want? Let me start revisiting it. Let me start putting action plans in. I am starting to step into that.
Well, we'll get deeper into this once Sinjin joins us later. But now, let's talk about Tania's time with Joel in Aruba. On her quest to find love, Tania traveled to Aruba, but in the early part of that trip, questions about her failed marriage seemed to get in the way of her forming new bonds. Take a look.
What's your story, actually?
I'm Venezuelan, but I was born in Connecticut. Traveled a lot, newly separated.
You are separated?
Separated, yes.
Okay. On paper?
Not on paper.
If you've been separated, why don't you get a arrangement?
Because to me, like, paperwork doesn't mean that much.
What is it, married?
No, I don't want to say married, but it's not. Also, I don't feel married, so I don't think it's like something I think about.
Yeah, but it's not really fair to another person.
Signing divorce papers doesn't make my marriage any more over than it already is. I'm emotionally and mentally divorced.
Are you gonna get divorced?
I don't know. Am I, Debbie? Am I? I'm not against like divorce like Natalie is. To me, it's something I literally just never think of.
All right.
Listen, to be fair, Natalie's divorce situation is slightly different. Her one's visa tied, shall I say? Yeah, it is visa tied. I'm pretty sure if the visa wasn't an issue or per se, or wasn't going to affect it potentially, I'm pretty sure she'll go to that divorce ASAP. But you never know though. And also, it's visa tied, and also it's a backup plan tied too. Yeah, Natalie's whole idea of still being married is just sadistic. Mm-hmm.
Let's move on. We have Joel joining us remotely. Hi, Joel.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
How does Tania look today?
Stunning.
You know, Tania's separation was a big concern for you. Why so?
It's a very big issue. I think you cannot move on while still being married. I think you need to cut it off and just start over.
Is this no
That is BS. That is complete BS. This guy's an idiot. He sounds like an insecure little baby. No, don't do that.
big deal? Why don't you do
But Debbie,
it?
because I don't think about it. Like he said, it'll still be on your mind. It's literally never
Why not
on my
just do
mind.
it? You just go down a file and do it.
But it's not fair to the other person because I
That's what I was
And
gonna say.
that's fair.
I would be insecure about that. Like, I would be.
You know what though? This guy had only just met Tania. He doesn't even know if he's even gonna want to marry her. He doesn't even know if he's even gonna want a relationship with her. The fact is, though, he should have just he should have just let her being married still let it go, because at the end of the day, she may be married, but she's not in a relationship. She's separate. She's single. Okay. If it was me personally, I would have just been okay, cool. It is what it is. You know, I'm saying, okay, let's just keep getting to know each other. Let's have as much fun as possible. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. And the grand scheme of it is that if I get to a point where I do feel like, you know, you are actually a potential to someone I actually want to be with, well, then of course, then we can have that conversation, you know. But that conversation happens when you're both on that page. You're both on the wavelength of where this is going somewhere. But you'd only just met. You only just had a date. Like, you don't know if your relationship was going to go any further. For her to be married, really and truly was the least of issues. Honestly, something that you would conquer at another time. Fair enough, maybe you can mention a little bit. Maybe she says, I'm still married. Yeah, it could be like, cool. And then you could be like, okay, that's cool. Me personally, I would have been like, well, obviously, given that things go well with us, get a divorce. Given that things go well with us, getting a divorce wouldn't be an issue for you, right? And then she'd be like, of course not. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it's been blown out of proportion. Like, come on now, man. Petty stuff.
Wondering if you were trying to get back together with your ex, or like, and just because you know doesn't mean that the new guy doesn't know.
Do you think that she hasn't gotten divorced because she's still leaving that door open?
I think, of course, why not?
Yeah, Ruth, you can't still hold
I
that.
can have my opinion, no matter. It's not facts. It's your opinion. It's my
But
opinion.
it's about my life, though.
I'm asking.
I don't know how they can ask that guy that question. Like, he doesn't even know her that well, like that. And again, Debbie again shouldn't be speaking either. Nah, be quiet, humble yourself.
Question.
And Debbie,
Why?
so when I'm letting you know why, it's because I don't think about it.
Why are you so defensive?
Because you've literally asked multiple times,
No,
and I
I'm
give you the
asking
same
why.
answer.
You didn't give me an answer. I just wondered why.
But we're telling you why, Debbie, and you're still asking why.
Relax, okay?
Nah, Debbie, you need to relax. I don't know what's going on today, man. Like, every video that I've done so far on the TO, everyone's just getting involved in everyone's business in the wrong way. Like, there is no intelligence on this stage. Like, yo.
I can't ask a question.
Coming up, do you think that Tania still has...
Ask a question. I can ask questions, okay? Why are you so defensive?
But Debbie, when you ask a question, I give you an answer, and you don't like it, you can't say that's not the truth. It's because you're leaving a door open. You
I
can't.
didn't say I didn't like it. I said I want and a why.
Let me try that.
I'm curious to know, how does this affect Debbie's life, though? How does it affect your life? Like, please, let us know. I'm just curious.
Answer.
That-
Let me try
why?
translating. She basically is telling us, I am a lazy...
Yes, no,
I'll say that about myself too.
Yeah.
I'm a lazy and I just haven't gotten around to it. But if somebody came and was like, hey, let's go do it, I would go do it.
I just wondered why.
That's it. But we're telling you why, Debbie, and you're still asking why.
Okay, let me get back to Joel.
Fine.
Okay,
Whatever. You're so defensive over it.
Joel,
It is what it is.
what is your opinion about why Tania hasn't gotten divorced?
I think to keep the door open, of course, why not? I think lazy is a stupid excuse. So many things in life. She's a very active person.
Do you think that Tania still has feelings for St. John?
Yes, most definitely.
Why? Because I'm married?
After 1 date, 2 dates, you still think you got feelings? Okay, right, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, on your first date, girl turned up half naked. Yeah, bikini and everything, cleavage out and everything. Girl was like, boom, bam. That doesn't tell me that she's still thinking about her man. It tells me that she's ready to go free. If it was me in that situation right there, you know, it's going down. But then again, I guess I do hold myself at a standard of confidence that you, this little boy here, he's just showing how. I don't come from a world where a man would really care if a woman is still married. I come from a world where even if you're married, and even if you're married and actually legit still together, who gives a damn? If you don't want to be loyal to your man, I'll take all the royalties, you know what I mean? But of course, if you broke up with your man and you're now looking to move on, don't worry, I'll help you do that. I don't understand this nonsense. This is not my language, to be honest with you. It's pathetic. It's petty.
No, but I just think I've been listening the last couple of minutes, and I think you're a bit all over the place. But you still, I think, honestly, still love him.
Yes, I love St. John, but it's not like a feelings, like I still want to be with him. That's over and in the past.
You guys make me fired up by watching this.
I think people do forget though that this is the same Tanya that told St. John that she had already found her soulmate. But this is just in Tanya's nature to be like this. Let's not forget that. But she still moved on from the soulmate and, you know, ended up being with St. John. So her still having feelings with St. John doesn't mean a goddamn thing. It's the way she is. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Tanya, we're going to wrap Joel up. Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
Well, I'm gonna be in Aruba soon, so I guess I'll stop by.
I guess I'll see you
Stop
then.
by your bar.
Well, Joel, we appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today. Take care.
Thank you very much. My pleasure. Bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Joel.
He's
Bye,
cute.
Joel. Yeah, he is good looking.
He is. All right, Tanya, we have covered a lot with you already, but we are going to come back to you in just a bit. There are still plenty ahead.
Well, that is that with Tanya this week, if you dig what I'm saying. Well, you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. We'll talk about it. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.